Showboating Sports, guys. Glad we are back. Man, if you're new to the channel, please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And if you're coming back to the channel once again, we thank you for having you back. Yeah, guys, that take a couple of days because was a little bit under the weather, but we're back now. We're on top of everything, and we got a pretty good show for you guys tonight. Says Derrick James, the truth on Terrence Crawford fight. He tells the truth on Terrence Crawford fight. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit. We're gonna give everybody enough time to roll on up in here in this camp and talk about it. We're gonna keep on making it happen, man. So well, let's go ahead and give everybody enough chance to roll up in here. Start letting people roll up in here in this camp. All right, let's see who all up in here already. Gerald Slade, what's up with you, fam? Appreciate you rolling up in here. Anthony Johnson, salute, man. Appreciate you rolling all up in here, fam. Yeah, man, we got a pretty good little show tonight. We're going to talk about Derrick James. I don't know if you guys saw the interview or not. Did you guys get to see the interview? Hold on. Matter of fact, we're going to, plus I got something else that I'm going to bring out real quick and put this thing on up here. So here we go. Let's get this thing rolling. How was y'all's weekend, man? How was y'all's Christmas break, man? Yeah, you have a nice little time or whatever. Yeah, man. Mine was, man, I was fighting the cold all weekend, man. For some reason, man, it hit me. And it was trying to hit me, and I kept on trying to fight it. And man, it took me the whole weekend. The whole weekend, I was kind of like about out of it, just tired, man. I think I over medicated myself, man. I was taking too much of that Alka-Seltzer Plus, and that stuff, it stops you when you have a runny nose and that kind of stuff, and it kind of makes you drowsy. So, man, I was taking that stuff, as it was prescribed, but just took it a few times. Man, next thing I know, I just felt myself being tired for a good little minute, man. Good little minute, man. It was like it took me a couple of days, man. I stepped back off of that, and hold on, let me see what this is. Let me make sure this is what I'm looking for. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, hold on. Here we go. Let's get this thing right here. All right. There we go. All right. All right. Didn't do much, man. Them colds ain't no joke. Nah, man. Not at all. Not at all. So did you guys get to see the Boots interview? And did you guys get to see the Derrick James interview today? Did you guys get to check those out? Derrick James was talking. Boots was talking his little bit. Let me put this up here real quick, guys. All right, give me a little bit of freedom. Yeah. So Derrick James was talking his thing, man. So it was crazy, man. Yeah, let me see something. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this thing right. All right. Here we go. I was trying to get this thing up in here, man. Man, these computers, man, it's like they get trickier and trickier every single day, man. Every day. Yeah, man. So anyway, they was talking. We'll talk about Boots real quick. Matter of fact, we'll talk about Derrick James. So Derrick James was talking to Brian Custer, and he was saying how how Bud had actually set his own value. He said after this little stunt that Bud pulled, pretty much he didn't say stunt. I'm saying stunt. He was saying how my bad, guys. Let me get this up and going before we go any further. Make sure you guys see this that is rolling across the screen. There you guys can call in anytime. The phone line open, so you guys can call in anytime you guys feel like it. So yeah, all right, let's get it on rolling. So Derrick James was just sitting there talking. They was asking him his thoughts about Crawford and about the fight and stuff. And Derrick was just like, hey, man, Crawford, in your mind, you can think about what your worth is. Everybody has a projected worth that they think that they're worth, you know what I mean? And you can't really doubt a man for what he thinks he's worth, But when it comes down to other people's value of you might be different than the value you have that you've placed upon yourself. And the problem is that Terrence Crawford is a really good fighter, but he has placed a higher value on himself. And he just doesn't bring those kind of figures and numbers in. And he's saying that if you're thinking you're worth one thing. And then now we don't think we know your worth. Now we know what your worth is, because now you went out and you had a pay-per-view. What's up, League of Legacies? Appreciate you rolling up in here, fam. And so what Derrick was saying is that now that Crawford did this thing at on pay-per-view, it shows him exactly what he's worth. And what he thinks he's worth, he's not worth what he thinks he's worth, because he had his chance. He didn't pull in what he thought he was pulling in. He said, I'm not going to go into the figures, but he didn't pull in what he thought he should be pulling in. And at the end of the day, if you think that you're pulling in $20 million worth of stuff and you can't even bring that in your hometown, not even gross $10 million in your hometown, maybe not even $5. He also said that, these companies, they put their money into Terrence, and Terrence got his money. And the problem is, that's what Terrence is worried about, is himself. And when he thinks he wants this guaranteed, he feels like, my job is done, I go in there and fight. And at the end of the day, that way of thinking right there, and this is my own words right here, that way of thinking right there is what put Terrence Crawford in this boat in the first damn place. The problem is that you thinking you should stick to fighting. And being over there with Bob Arum, it didn't help Terrence Crawford's brand as far as the standpoint, his marketing standpoint, but Terrence Crawford, did the things he had to do to keep moving his career up and up. But make a long story short, what it comes back down to is that, you're saying what you think you're worth on pay-per-view, but now you did do a pay-per-view and you're worth less on pay-per-view than what you projected that you were worth. So that's what Derrick James was breaking it down to, is like, now you're going to come back here and you're going to try to negotiate your worth, what you think you should be paid. But now we clearly know what you should be paid, because you're not bringing anything in. And that's what's going to happen with them trying to come into that's what's going to happen on this next negotiations. What's up, Master Khalid? So we were talking about the Derrick James interview today, him telling the truth about Terrence Crawford. I mean, he wasn't dogging Terrence Crawford. He said he's a really good fighter. But in other words, what he was saying is that Terrence Crawford was projecting what he thought he was worth, and that's what they were negotiating on. And no one really knew Terrence Crawford's worth. But in this situation, we see what his worth is, and Terrence Crawford doesn't help his value by not help marketing himself. T-Word, what's up with you, fam? Salute. Big Dog is in the house. Appreciate you guys rolling up in. So Derrick James was also saying that, it didn't help his value out. He didn't, it's terrible. He doesn't market. He doesn't even try. What Terrence Crawford does is he asks for guaranteed money, and beyond that guaranteed money, he just could care less how it turns out. And that's terrible for everybody involved. And that's what people are trying to tell Terrence Crawford. Look, man, you're a really good fighter, but it's the difference between being a really good fighter and being a marketable fighter. You're not a marketable fighter because you haven't done anything else to market yourself. And that's the same thing Bob Arum said, that Terrence Crawford does not market himself. He doesn't help push himself. What Terrence Crawford does is he go home and play video games and stay in the gym all day and doesn't understand he's stepping over dollars, pick up pennies every time he doesn't want to do an interview. That is the main problem. That's what Derrick James is pushing out there to say. What's up, Robert Pitts? And the problem with that is saying that if Terrence Crawford is still holding on to that bullshit that he's been talking about for so long, that's where he is going to be right now. You know what I mean? He's going to be back in that same boat. We won't get that fight because Terrence Crawford, Derrick James didn't say that, but I'm saying this. We will not get that fight if Terrence Crawford still has his ego up in front like he's normally had. And that's his problem. Terrence Crawford is standing in Terrence Crawford's way, and that's going to block the fight. He's saying, we can go around the block and we can renegotiate and all this. It should be no renegotiations. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Robert? And it should be no negotiations. At this point, Terrence Crawford should have said, listen, man, everything that we already said, let's go on and make that fight. Because right now, when you start going back in time and negotiation, now you're trying to make them think of a different route. And the only thing that you're holding up the whole damn fight for is because you have a belt. And Earl needs it for undisputed. But now Jaron Ennis is pushing his, and now he's trying to get in the fight, Earl. And that's just going to throw a wrench in everything. It's going to mess up the whole situation unless Terrence Crawford right now comes up and says, Earl, I'm going to fight you for what you guys asked for. Let's end this. Let's get this fight on. Because other than that, it's going to be a long watch. Now, who will Errol Spence fight next? That is the key to knowing what's going to happen next, is who Errol Spence is fighting next. You know what I mean? After that fight. Because if he has to fight Keith Thurman, which he's saying he doesn't want to fight Keith Thurman, but we'll see. We'll see who he picks. Because Earl's not going to take a guy out of the top 10. I don't think so. So I don't know if anybody else he can fight besides Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman's been pretty quiet and been in the gym for a while. So I say that might be who Earl's going to go ahead and who he's going to have to fight. Because when it comes down to it, Earl's going to want to get some money too. He can't fight Staniosis. Virgil and Staniosis is already booked, so they're fighting. So the only person he can fight will be Keith Thurman. That's it. He said he's just hurt himself more negotiations, and it will be clear he's ducking or his fans remedial. Yeah, of course. Well, you know what? He ducked in the first time, and his fans bought that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? His fans don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't care at all. They just want to be able to argue and brag. And I think what it is a lot of Terrence Crawford's fans are agitators. They just like the fact of just being irritating as hell. They don't have a good point for nothing. If you look at any of their posts and some of the things that they're saying back and forth, it's never anything that makes sense about the fight. It doesn't say anything that makes sense about Terrence Crawford. It never does. The only thing that they're saying that is remotely of anything of significance is that they had a negotiations. It fell south. It's on Earl. That's where they try to put the earnest on is on Earl, when we all know it ain't Earl. We know that Terrence Crawford drew that shit out because he had another fight involved, and they know it too. But they don't care because it's not about the fight. They could care less about the fight. See, when you're talking to a fan that doesn't give a shit about boxing, then they're going to come up with every excuse that they can. So I like debating. I like doing that when it's time to do it. But then sometimes I get over that bullshit, and I'm like, man, look, today I don't have time for that today, but then some days I do, because I just like to argue and debate and make them look stupid. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how stupid you make them. They're going to stand stuck. They're going to dig their heels in the sand. Oh, Terrence got 10 million. 1 minute you say he's got 10 million, next minute you didn't say he's got 10 million. You guys are going back and forth like a damn leaf in the wind. So at the end of the day, you guys ain't standing on nothing. They're not standing on shit at all. All they're doing is just putting a bunch of shit out there, just trying to be irritating, because they're like, oh, well, your guy did this. Man, my guy did shit. At the end of the day, is your guy going to fight or not? You know what I mean? And that's what it comes down to. Instead of IBF, what do you say? IBF ain't stripping Earl and missing out on the biggest welterweight fight in years. Nah, they ain't great strip that dude. They're not great strip that, but they're gonna make it happy for everybody. But they're not gonna. I think what they won't do is they're gonna see what Terrence Crawford, what his truth is. That's what they're gonna be asking Terrence Crawford. Either you're gonna make the fight or you're not, because that's what it's coming down to. Either you're going to make the fight or you're not. Simple as that. And if any signs of Terrence Crawford really not wanting to make that fight, everybody's moving on. I think they're gonna give Terrence Crawford one more chance before they move on. Sean T, what's up with you, fam? Appreciate you rolling up in here, man. Yeah, man, we're just cooking on this Terrence Crawford thing. And Derrick James's interview earlier today, when he was talking about Terrence Crawford, he was just talking about, what's out there. And just hearing from that interview, it gives you an insight on what Earl Spence camp is thinking, how level-headed they are, and what they are, what it seems like Earl Spence and Derrick James them. It's just my opinion with that, listening to this interview, is that they okay with making the fight, but they're not okay with kissing Terrence Crawford's ass. They're not going to do that. They're not going to chase Terrence Crawford down and give him all the power in the world just to be able to get a chance to fight for his belt. They're not going to do it. So, but what they will do is they're going to stand their ground and give him an opportunity to make the fight. That's what I got out of there, and that they would like to make the fight. But other than that, they ready to move the hell on. 8 Mile, what's up with you, fam? Appreciate you rolling up in here. And which is, fortunately, I can say this, is that the boxing fan in me want to see the fight. But the person in me with common sense is saying, if they move on, I'm okay with it. But I'm okay with them going ahead and wrapping this thing up and coming to a conclusion. You know what I'm saying? It's time for a conclusion here. Yeah. Go ahead, T. And yeah, man, T Word right there, man. Hey, that dude is in here, man. Hey, he knows his stuff, man. Y'all go in there and check T Word out. But yeah, man, it's been a whole lot of that back and forth with Derrick James now, man. And Derrick James, not back and forth like in a bad thing, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, man, I think it's time to go ahead and put that to bed. It's over with. It's time to put that to bed. It's either Bud going to make the fight or not. Now they're saying that Bud wants to negotiate and he's trying to reach out to Earl, or I think that's what somebody reported or something like that. I don't know how true that is, but at the end of the day, I don't give a shit about the talk. The thing that I am is just reading people's intentions and reading what people are saying. Like reading between the lines. When you watch any boxer, you guys got to understand that it's only so much they can say. They don't want to say things that's going to mess up negotiations or mess up a future fight or mess up some other promotions. They don't want to rub people the wrong way. That's the thing, right? So at the end of the day, they don't want to rub people the wrong way. So you gotta try to listen what Derrick James said. You gotta listen what Earl Spence says. You gotta listen what Terrence Crawford says. You gotta listen to what Bo Mack. You gotta listen to what everybody says. And when you listen to what they said, listen to some of the small key words that they say, and they're really telling you without telling you. You know what I'm saying? It's like when they say something like no fighter wanted to, like Bomac said, no fighter really wanted to fight Earl. Who wants to step up to the plate? When we know that they want to fight, all that is saying is that nobody's wanting to how can I say this? Want to give Terrence what he wants to make the fight. Meaning Terrence know what he wants. You know these guys will box. You know he's got a belt. But unless they're giving Terrence what he wants, they don't want to make the fight. So basically, he's saying that Terrence and them have a set thing in their head that they want to do to fight, and that's all they're going to do. You know what I mean? And Terrence ain't going to do nothing other than that. And I don't think that we're going to get that fight. If it ain't here shortly, then we're not getting that fight. I think Earl is going to move on, and I think Earl's going to have 1 or 2 fights next year. Next year, 2 fights coming up. And I would like to see Bud in there, but I think at the end of the day, if we don't get Bud, we're going to get a Jerron, or Earl's going to move up. But we might even get Jerron before Earl moves up, because Earl did make that statement that I'm like that, saying, he said, I'll fight Boots. So he is acknowledging he will fight Boots. So at the end of the day, that's good for negotiations. And it's also good to make Terrence Crawford make a move. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's all coming to an end. So which is cool, which is I'm ready for. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for all this to be over with anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I saw this. I'm gonna tell you what, man. That fight that I saw on Twitter, man, that was funny, man. You guys see that? I'm trying to get in here for you guys to see it. Hold on. Said I think Bud. Oh yeah, guys, the phone lines are open. Anybody want to call in? Phone lines are open. You want to call in and share with me what your thoughts is on the Derrick James interview, or even on Jerron Anderson, what you guys think on this so far. Now we're here, and plus, Tank, this time next week, we'll be getting Tank. So I think Bud don't even want to fight somebody that might make him look bad, even if he wins. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Bud wants to go ahead. I think right now, Bud wants to try to get on in to retirement. Hold on. All right, hold on.
Call from
Gerald.
Showboating Sports, man. You on, Gerald? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, man. How about you?
Man, I'm doing just fine, man. Go ahead, man. Go on, man. Floor is yours, man. Cook a little bit, bro.
Man, I agree with everything you said, man. I know I said before in the past that I don't want to see Spence fight Keith Thurman, but I would much rather that fight. At least I feel like now Thurman is he would do it. He wouldn't play the games that Bud is playing.
Mm-hmm.
So I much rather see that. Before I said I ain't really I don't care for it, but after seeing this last little stuff, it's like, man, yeah, whatever. Anything is almost better than that. But what you said about the marketing and the branding, I think that what you said, Bud gotta really get in the lesson in what that is. I know, but before I used to explain it like I used to explain like Spence and Bud has to be like 70-30. Reason being is like Spence has a real brand. He does real marketing. I'm not saying him, but his team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like when Spence goes out to fight to move the heavyweight or to fight the harder fights,
mm-hmm.
he's increasing his stock. He's putting in dividends, and just increasing his stock. And we see Bud, and he do his fights and stuff like that. But it's like, well, we already knew he was gonna beat him. You know what I mean? Cool, you staying active. People like to see you, but the example I used to give was that if you and a homeboy are about to go in and throw a party, and y'all both got 100 tickets to sell, you out here hustling and you sell 70 tickets and you hitting your homeboy up like, hey, we're gonna get up in the morning, we're gonna sell these tickets, and your homeboy like, nah, I'm just going to stay in the house, play video games. They gonna come because I'm quarterback. Like, you know what I mean? And
right.
I'm starting quarterback. Nah, man, come on, let's get out here. He don't do it. You sell 70, he sell 30, and now he won't have the money. With that logic, wouldn't nobody accept that. No, you're not getting half of the money. You didn't do the 70. You didn't do 70. I did 70% of the work. So I don't care who you are. You know, if good business sense, you ain't going for that. I did the work.
Right.
So
right.
Like without the umbrella of Top Rank, I think Bud maybe like you said in the beginning of the show, sometimes we think we're worth more than what we actually are. And he might be getting a taste of that because now, like you said, with the pay-per-view buys, I think if Spence would have went to a Black Prime or something like that, he has a fan base, I believe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they would have went over there and bought it, and that's how you can really tell how you're supported or who supports you. You know what I mean?
Right.
To go over to Black Prime or any other app, and it's not happening. Like you said, Derrick James said, "Oh, you really fucked up. You know you fucked up, right? Because now you showed us. You really showed us."
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, that was a bad move. But I'm 100% with you. Like, I'm just,
right.
I'm cool with it. Just not getting a fight, man. It's not even. That's like these are the things that give boxing a bad, like, the black eye. Because like us as boxing fans are talking to, like, I got a homeboy at work. He kind of getting into boxing. He watches UFC more.
Right.
And I was telling him, like, hey, Spence and Bud about the fight is going down. He started looking into it. And then shortly after, he like, man, they playing. Yeah, like, that's bad. That's bad. And like with UFC, like, the best is going to fight. That's the way it is. The best is going to fight the best. Like, if you in there and you keep winning, you won't get your sign. You can get your shot. And we're going to see who really, and that's more exciting than like the politics. But I understand boxing being an old sport and, all the politics that go with it. But, this kind of stuff is like, whatever. Okay, cool. Well, it might actually be a good thing. We might see, I wouldn't mind Spence and Ennis or really him or Thurman. Like I said, I got to put some respect on Thurman's name. I was like really critical of Thurman. But I think he had said before, like he thought it was gonna be his dream fight, and he was really trying to like put stock in it. And now looking at it, I was like, I can kind of see that. I give him that. I got to put some respect on his name. Yeah.
So you're saying you still want to see that fight?
Overshoot.
You think Earl should fight him next?
Say what now?
Is that what you think? You think Earl should fight Keith Thurman next?
I wouldn't be mad for the fact that, like, Thurman held that spot, for a little minute. I wouldn't be mad at it because it's almost in a way where, like, he played his cards right. It's kind of like, I don't know, he just next up in a way. It's either him or Boots. Everybody else is kind of like, yeah, whatever. So if that or move up. But so any of those options ain't bad options to me. It's just, I think we got so hyped about seeing Bud and Spence. Everything else is kind of like a dud in a way. Not necessarily, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
With Boots and Spence, it's like Boots a little bit too early in his career. He good as hell. But, I would like to see in his fight like a Thurman or, just kind of see him, take on some. But it's cool. If he fights Spence, by all means, go ahead, Later in this pocket fight.
Right.
Yeah, so I also feel like I think that the marketing with have to buy with Top Rank, how they would piggyback off people, it don't work like that because he doesn't have a machine. So yeah, like I said, I wouldn't mind. At this point, it don't really matter, I guess, in a way. We got so hyped for his Bud, now it's kind of like I said, it's like a dud. So whatever, fight. What's the next exciting thing he about to do? Move up? What's up? Like,
right.
Yeah.
I tell you what. I think I agree with you on that. That I think it's a little too early in Sharon's career, but I'm okay with it because if he feels like it's time to go and make that move, I think, you know what I mean. I don't want to hold that man back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to
Right,
feel like
right, exactly.
my opinion could be wrong. You know what I mean? Because I think he ain't ready.
Yeah,
What does that mean? You know what I mean?
that's facts. That's facts.
You know what I mean?
Super facts.
What the heck do I know? You know what I'm saying?
Right. If you say he ready, he ready. Like I think that kind of happened to Spence early in his career.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of got stopped in a minute, and Boots in the same kind of position where it's like, oh, he really putting on, so it's gonna be harder for him to get fights because people see that like, he's a monster, you know.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm about to put my attention in a different division.
Yeah.
I like what like 135 Tank, and those I like what they doing. And after that, I mean, I hope. I guess I'm looking forward to see like Big Trollo do something if you know in B-Vol, but you know, and it sucks, man, because 147 I think is my favorite division, and you know, so I don't know, maybe a wild card come out of this, and you know, who knows? Ennis and Spence might have that trilogy that we thought Bud and Spence would have. You know what I mean?
Right.
Something crazy like that. So it's like whatever, but yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you coming on here like always, man. So I guess I'll catch you back up in the chat.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Definitely.
All right, man.
All right.
Later. Yeah, man. Appreciate him calling on in on that one, man. You know how we do. We gotta keep it all in here. But anyway, yeah, man. Yeah, salute to everybody just rolled up in here, man. They want to cut the brother off. Appreciate everybody rolling up in here. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on rolling. All right, here we go. Right here. Here we go. All right, let's see what everybody else talking about. But yeah, he said, I think Bud really does know the business. He is making everybody seem like they are ducking when he is the one that's really ducking. Yeah, Bud knows enough to shuck and jive. You know what I mean? Said repeatedly, Ellis calling on Boots like Ellis, but Boots will lay Ellis out. Yep. Yeah, Rashidi Ellis. Yeah. Yep. Rashidi Ellis, hey, he's saying he want that work. Everybody's starting to gun for Boots. And Boots saying, hey, I want to go for the top dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's what Boots saying. He like, I don't want to go with nobody behind me because I want to keep going forward. He said he'd like to get Virgil Ortiz too. He said he would love. They asked him, will he want to fight Ugas? He said, yeah, I'll take the Ugas fight. He said he want the Ugas fight. So I just want to see some fight, man. At the end of the day, I'm sure, listen, at the end of the day, it's time to let them cats do something. But what Derrick said made some sense, but you guys know that's how that's going to be spent, right? And the reason why I'm bringing that interview out to you guys, he said Spence must drop 2 belts reportedly by Ebony Republicans, Spence camp, and Blue Blood. Double A is crazy, man. But the reason why I wanted to point that interview out to you guys, because you mark my words, they're going to twist that. Because what Derrick James said was that Crawford has showed what he's worth by doing that pay-per-view. It shows that he's not bringing nothing in, right? And so at the end of the day, when you start coming in wanting 10, 15, well, 20, 15, $20 million, they're not giving you that. And if you're still asking for that, you're not getting it. So then Crawford gonna still say they ain't wanting to pay him. But and you damn straight. Now they ain't wanting to really give him no guarantee. Because Crawford ain't gonna put in no work. Yeah, I'm glad the young ones are calling out names too. I really am. I'm glad people started calling out. Well, Robert, I'll let y'all handle that one, man. I'm glad to let y'all handle that one. That way nobody's saying I'm talking bad over somebody on there out of jealousy. You know what I mean? You know, I just state the facts, but I don't want nobody thinking I'm trying to ride off somebody else's name for jealousy. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, Soul Wonder? What's up with you, fam? Appreciate you rolling up in here, man. Said my camera is out. Yeah, man. We got it. We got it going in and out. Now I wanted to get Get up. No, let me see. Hold on, I wanted to get. Let me see. Because I want to show you the guys this little video I saw. T and them had comment on that video. It's a damn shame when you gotta watch a fight like this. Check this. Yeah, I saw that fight up there, man. Saw everybody laughing and commenting on that. I had to go get that fight. Said disrespected his whole community by saying we hating on each other for not buying that crap. Yeah. Yeah, that right hand was nasty, wasn't it? That's a damn shame. We get better fights in the Waffle House than we getting on PBC. Well, not on PBC, on Adrien Crawford and them. Because PBC putting on the fight. Tank Davis, everybody loading up for next weekend. And can y'all believe that everybody in there going off talking about Jermell Charlo's hand is not broken? And they want to see proof. Boy, she threw that. Hey, she threw him just right too, boy. Hey, she threw them punches just right. We have to watch that again. Hold on. We gotta watch that again. Hold on. I'm gonna load that one back up. She threw them punches. Hey, dude, commentating. He's like, "Oh shit! Oh, hey, was that not funny? That was funny, boy." Somebody taught that girl how to box. Hey, them punches look like Holly Holmes. Them punches look like Holly Holmes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, boy, she gave her that uppercut and all that. That was mean, boy. That was mean. But the best thing about all this is, man, I think everybody's over the bull and everybody's ready. Man, that girl was beating that girl down, man. I think it was the girl she was punching. Or was that a guy? Was that a guy she was punching? Or was that a girl? Yeah. Mitch Hennessy, what's up with you, fam? Appreciate you rolling up in here, man. Salute. TD, what's up with you, fam? Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, y'all remember the phone lines open, guys. Anybody need to call there? Elderly Republicans say he's okay. Yeah, but she was getting to it, wasn't she? She wanted all the smoke. She jumped over the counter and got mopped. Hey, it was wild, boy. She got punched. Hey, listen, she ordered that and got it. She ordered that ass whooping and got it. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Analog controller our fight night. Yeah, it was crazy, man. So what's y'all, let me ask y'all this, man. What's y'all thoughts on this? Do y'all think that Earl should just go ahead and fight Boots next, or keep waiting out on this Terrence Crawford thing? What do y'all think? Is it just me, man? I'm at the point where I'm like, just fight Boots and move on up. if you're not going to get that Crawford fight. Yeah, she definitely got elected. Spence should either Mando. Are you saying it's meaningless if he doesn't fight anybody, if he fights anybody but Bud? Spence should fight Boots and move up to 154. WBC had the priority right now. I think he should fight Thurman, then meet Boots at 154. Boots has to win January 7th, then the 120 days starts. Listen, man. If Spence has to fight Thurman, Boots, then Crawford to become undisputed, man, I'm going to say this. That's one of the hardest roads to ever becoming. In this era, that would be the hardest. In this era, that'd be the hardest road to come undisputed if Earl had to fight all three of them guys. Yeah. Boots could afford a loss. Earl and Crawford right now, man, they can't listen. Boots will have to beat him twice because Earl will have a rematch clause. But if he beat Earl twice, I mean, that does it. You know, it might be worth fighting Boots. He should fight Thurman or move up. It might not be worth fighting Boots. Yeah. I like Spence / Thurman better. Yeah, me too. I like that better. I do like the Boots fight, but I think, man, to be honest, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think Earl beats Boots. I do. But I think that the juice is not really worth the squeeze rushing in there fighting Boots right off. You know what I mean? I would fight him if I was Earl, but get a belt first, then him. Yeah. Said, yep, him and Boots can get back at it 154. I agree with you, Robert. I agree with you on that. The PBC mandatory was ordered first. That's the IBF gave him the interim fight to give Spence time. This issue came with his accident. Yep. Yeah, I think he beats Boots, but I think at the end of the day, if let's say he goes in there and he beats Boots, it doesn't help Spence anyway. You know what I mean? Because Boots don't have a belt. Plus, Boots hadn't had that defining fight yet. Let's say Earl beats him. It does nothing for Earl. The risk and reward is nowhere close to being the same fighting Boots. You know what I mean? Crawford even said the same thing. But it's Crawford's fault that they all in this situation. Now, I think somebody like Keith should have to fight Boots, right? But I'm not protecting Earl. I think Earl should fight Boots. I don't think Boots is right now ready today, but if Boots say he ready, man. The dude deserves a shot because he's in position. Said Boots don't, said Spence don't want to fight Thurman. Said he hadn't even mentioned his name yet. AAR, do you think it's because he is going to be fighting Thurman and he want to act like he's not, and that's the fight he was going to announce? Or do you think it's definitely not going to be Thurman? OG Flash, he said, of course Crawford's a duck. Yep. Said nobody cares. Only fight that matters is Crawford versus Spence. That's why it's not worth fighting Boots. Now, it's really not, but I don't want it to seem like we protecting Earl either. You know what I'm saying? If Boots say he ready for that fight, then, hey, give it to him, man. He's in position. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I would rather see Spence and Crawford. I'd rather see that. But, like I said, I think Spence beats Boots, in my opinion. I really do. That's why it's not worth, yeah. Yeah, but I want to see, I do want to see that, though. I want to see them fight, but, you know, he probably was announcing Thurman before the wreck. Yeah, he probably was. He probably was. But I think after that wreck, he can milk it and maybe able to slide out of that now that Bud's ready. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he can. And then come on with it. But what I would really like to see is that Spence fight Bud, get that belt, and then give Boots a shot at that point. I said, nah, I don't think so. Big money is Thurman. No way. Mm-hmm. Fight the guy that is 39-0. Who is that? Crawford? Well, Crawford. Hey, listen, TD, we was there talking a little bit earlier. So what do you think about what Derrick James had to say? He was saying that Crawford, and the phone lines are open if you feel like calling in, bro. But listen, what he said was Crawford had a projected worth. He thought what he thought he was worth, right? But now that Crawford took on this pay-per-view fight, it shows Crawford what he's really worth. It shows him what he made in a pay-per-view setting, right? He keeps saying that, you know, I'll make this, I'll make that. So you can't take those figures saying you want $15 and $20 million. What's your thoughts on that, TD? Because I know you're a Crawford fan. What's up, Clean Cut? What's up with you, fam? Appreciate you rolling up in here, man. Salute. He said he put on himself on track to fight Bud when Bud said he would be ready. Yep. The 39-year-old guy have to accept the fight first. Yeah, he does. But he wants to suck it dry. Earl would get punched Thurman. Said Earl would gut punch Thurman and Keith would fold. Keith's sensitive to body now. Yeah, Keith. Hey, listen. And Earl, freaking Boots. Everybody's going for that midsection. Keith midsection is weak, so everybody gonna go for it. But I like to see his adjustment. Said Crawford launched BLK Prime historic. Oh, did he? He said he launched BLK Prime and it's historic. Yeah, a historic failure. How they threw money out the window. Yeah, Bud still think he's worth 50-50, Will. Bud is not worth 50-50, bro. Not at all. Then sign the Thurman contract and announce the fight. Yeah, sign the Thurman contract. Oh, I think AAR wants to see that fight more than anything. That's what it seems like to me. See, like he really wants to see that. Yeah. He said historic flop. Exactly. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. Said time will tell worth 10. Yeah, man. Time gonna tell something. It told that he wasn't worth it, didn't he? Said Spence at a point in his career where he got to fight the best and get the big bag at the same time. Thurman is the only bag right now besides Bud ducking ass. I agree with that. Show, you got me chuckling. I know, man. I can't believe dude said that. He said he launched BLK Prime as historic. A historic failure, a historic flop. Man, them dudes threw money out the window. I guarantee you they won't do that shit again. Yeah, we know the truth here in Omaha. He said, we know the truth in Omaha, man. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you, man. We know the truth all around the world, man. He said Spence is not going to fight Thurman. Dre said he don't think Spence is going to fight Thurman. Said, bro, promised Bud $10 million, then after the fight, paid him too. Yeah. Hey, they gave that dude some food stamp and a Walmart gift card to fight. They gave Bud a Walmart gift card, some food stamps, and $75, man. And Bud flipped. He signed on the dotted line, telling me he was historic. Historic flop. Yeah. Yeah, it has. But I'm glad it did affect that stuff because guess what? They making fights now. Listen, they throwing everybody on the bus. Did you see what Broner said? Broner said, yeah, man, They said, man, for you to try to make that kind of money, you got to be fighting King Kong. That's what Broner said. That they talking about, yeah, PBC said, yeah, we'll pay you that kind of money, but you got to take on this kind of fight right here. So PBC is saying, yeah, you want to make this big money, you're going to take on big fights. That's it. We're not playing around no more. We know what brings it in, and that's what you're going to do. You're going to fight. Say, you got Thurman, Ennis, and Crawford. Everybody's waiting. Oh, yeah? Yep, TD said, Bud make the old look like a bunch of ducks over there. Yeah. 7-11 bucks. Yeah. A big bunny. A big slushy is what they offered him. A big slushy. And the dude folded. They told Bud I can put something on it. Hey, exactly. Hey. Bud said he got guaranteed. That dude didn't get guaranteed nothing hardly. They ain't give that dude hardly nothing, man. Yeah. Bud is easily the most recognized name in boxing to the average boxing fan. You know what, man? We're going to let you slide, TD, with that one, bro. We know y'all dudes up there in Omaha got some issues going on now, man. Y'all do, man. Y'all got some issues going on up there. You know what I mean? So we're going to give y'all a pass for that. We know y'all trying to deal with them issues, trying to get that out the way, man. Said Bud going to get the last laugh? Nah, bro. Nah, he ain't. His laughing days are over. Hey, tell Bud when he thought that ducking stuff was funny, he who laughs last laughed the best. It's over for Bud. I said everybody knows Heyman messed the money. Yeah. Say he messed the money up. You trying to say Heyman messed the money up? Is that what you're trying to say? He said Bud fans think Mean Machine is elite all because his name is Mean Machine. Yeah. Everybody that Bud fights is that. So it's like, Bud, why don't you go get the man $10, $20 million for those super fights? You know what I mean? Yeah. A slushy and two glizzies. Yeah. Listen, man. Bud stuff, hey. At the end of the day, I'm glad he did it. It's, you know what I mean? It's over with. They're gonna have to make the announcement. But like we said the other day, I think Spence right now is actually milking that what's name. I think that's gonna get him right off the hook to go on and make a move that he needs to make. So Bud got a little small window to go and set that fight. You know what I mean? Because other than that, it ain't nothing you can do. I want to go with certain things. However, the criticism Bud is getting, he has brought it upon himself. Yep. She said, I won't go with certain things. Yep. I agree with you, Diane. Diana, I agree with you, man. Yeah, I don't go with certain things at all, but yeah, but certain things, you know, Bud bought all that on himself, man. He did. So listen, it's free for all on that one. Yeah, said Bud has better financial advice than you can imagine. Yeah, I get it. That dude, listen, that dude can't even sell out nothing in his own hometown, man. We say he can't sell out a family dinner. He said, I mess with Omaha, but Bud looking like he don't want to know that want no smoke with the real competition. Now, Bud don't. Just want to see EJ against anyone but bust Crawford. Yep. Hey, Will, I agree with you that. Listen. I do want to see Bud, though. I do want to see that because I want Spence to be undisputed. And Bud's a really good fighter. I like to see how it goes down. You know what I mean? I think Spence will win, but I want to see it go down. They all waiting on Earl True Spence 3 fights. Yeah. Hey, but listen, if he can go on and slide that Bud one in there, we be good. Said Bud told us after last fight that he is not fighting again in Omaha. Big fight coming. Is that what he said? Well, that sounds good to me, man. Listen, that sounds good to me. Yeah, I saw him. They asked him, was he going to go back? He's like, nah, it might be his last fight. But the problem is they just told him he can't go back. He ain't hardly sell nothing. You can't keep going back to your hometown and they ain't wanting to fool with you. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really make no money out there. He didn't make. Listen, dude, the tickets was on Groupon cheap, man. Cheap. Yeah, they cheap. So I honestly think the sanctioning bodies is done with all the nonsense. We'll see a lot of things move. I agree with that. Listen, that's exactly what's happening. The sanctioning bodies tired of this bullshit. They like, look, we're going to make our money. And this is the thing. The bigger the fight, the the more money the sanctioning bodies make, right? We all know that. Bud just cost them a lot of money because they missed out on a few fights that year. So, you know what they're going to do? They're going to order a lot of big fights. That's how they're going to make their money now. Yeah. It said Bud won his decision when he left Top Rank. Looked like Floyd's decision when he left Top Rank. Yeah, he did, but Bud can't put it together like Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Bud versus Stevie Wonder. Yeah. But listen, man. And Adrien Broner let the cat out the bag. They got to pick who they wanted to fight. So Bud did that. Brian S., what's up with you, man? Salute, fam. Appreciate you rolling up in here. Said Bud has always had trouble finding fights, even was unopposed when I went to see him fight in the regionals. Yeah. You mean, was that the time when Ugas beat him? Because Ugas beat him twice. And didn't Danny beat him? Danny beat him and Ugas beat him. Is that what you're talking about, TD? hey, both of them beat that dude, man. Ugas beat him twice, man. And in a professional, you see how a real professional does? Did you see how Clarissa Shields went after Savannah Marshall? She was like, nah, you beat me. I feel like I got robbed. I'm going to beat you in the pros. And she went all the way across seas and beat that girl down in the pros, right? Yeah. She said, I don't get on Bud for not knowing how to do business. However, hire somebody then, hire somebody that knows what they're doing, man. If you don't know, then hire somebody else. Said Bud next fight going to be against a nigga named Abercrombie Finch, talking about just because you don't know him. Yeah, exactly. Some bullshit. But listen, Diana, I'm with you on that. Yeah, not the pros. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Ugas beat him in the in amateurs. Ugas beat him twice. And then what you said nobody wanted to fight him in the regionals. Is that what you're talking about? In amateurs, or you talking about in the pros? You saying the pros regional? Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree with you, Diana, on that, man. I really do. Yeah. See, this is the thing. And Derrick James said something that really made a lot of sense. He was like, he just don't know. He's never been through that before. And because he's never been through it before, he's trying to figure his way out in there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, everybody's been saying it. He just don't know what he's doing on there. You know what I mean? And everybody giving him a curve about it. They understand it. That's why they was saying they was understanding why the negotiations was taking so long. Because they's like, Bud don't understand. He's trying to figure it out. And they giving Bud enough time. That's what they were doing. It took 6 months almost, right? So they was giving Bud enough time. So now, you know what I mean? This is just in. Bud says he won't fight Stevie unless he gets 50 mil up front. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is Bud right now, man, everybody gave him that. The problem is that Bud didn't try to keep negotiating out until he had a deal. He just used that and stabbed everybody in the back to go take this other fight on the side. You know what I mean? And they still not trying to dog Bud. They really not. They're not trying to dog Bud. They really trying to save face. That's why they're like, well, Spence said, well, Bud went to go get that $10 million, so that's cool. Spence didn't say he doubt he got $10 million. He didn't even dog the dude. Said Crawford, they was giving us tickets for free with the chocolate chip cookies for free at Goodwill. Yeah, listen. They gave everybody, they gave out a lot of free tickets. They try to say they didn't, but they gave a lot of free tickets after that fight. They won't turn right around and pay Bud that kind of money again, except Bud want to fight in England. Yeah. Appreciate you, T. Appreciate you in the cash app, man. $10 in the cash app, man. Man, that keeps the channel growing, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, good looking out, Tyrone, man. I appreciate that, man. God, I appreciate that. She said, agree. Earl handled that class. Yeah, he did. Because at the end of the day, they still want to make the fight and make some money. You know what I'm saying? And by dogging them and doing that, it's just beating it down. It's going to, listen, at some point in time, you start messing up your own money. You know what I mean? And you don't want to do that. That's why Bud was saying all half at the stuff that Bud was saying and talking about Spence and all that. It's just making it's making you lose money. You know what I mean? If Bud joined PBC, all the self-proclaimed Showtime watching experts would say he is the greatest boxing ever. Greatest boxer ever. No, wait, TD. Listen, bro. It's no dispute. He's he's a really good boxer. We want to see how good he is. We can't mix business with boxing itself. Him not being a good businessman and him joining PBC, that'd be a good business deal on his end. That has nothing to do with his skills. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he will be able to show how good he is because he's going to have to take those fights at PBC. It'd be an easier way to make the fights. This way right now, it ain't an easy way to make the fight. Said if Bud don't take a long-term deal, AA, or you don't think so? I don't think he needs he said he wasn't offered a 3-fight deal. He said he wasn't offered that. So he said that and let's go by what Crawford said, AAR. Crawford said that they told him that Spence had a rematch clause. So if he beat Spence twice, it was over. It wasn't a 3-fight deal. It wasn't a 3-fight deal. He said he wasn't offered no other fights. That came out of Crawford's mouth. That ain't something I'm making up. Says shout out to TD for being Bud #1 fan. Boy, think he better than Floyd. Yeah. Yeah, Bud think he's better than Floyd. Yeah. Said yes. Earl said hit himself. Yep. He said he was willing to spin the block. Yeah. And so I'm willing to spin the block. And now he's spinning the block. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, when you start talking about renegotiation, you just got to say, look, man, we already negotiated this shit out. Let's go and go what we got to get. I think for whatever deal that Bud said he wanted, I think they should go with that. Because I don't think Bud's going to get a better deal. You know what I mean? And I think anything in negotiation, if Bud is trying to negotiate up for more money, they're not giving it to him. Bud doesn't, you know what I mean? It's not going to happen. Unless Bud says, you know what? I'll take the deal where I don't get, well, that's what it was. He was going, yeah, you're going to have to keep that same deal because they ain't going to give Bud that up and he goes somewhere and play marbles or whatever he does and not promoting the fight. You know what I'm saying? He'll go back to BLK after building up this fight on the back of Spence again. Then, hey, hope not. Hope, Brian. Hope you don't do something stupid like that. But BLK Prime, listen, I'm not even going to comment on that because I would say that I wouldn't think they would do it. But hell, I didn't think they'd do it the first time. Looking forward to Spence versus Boots after the Thurman fight. Yeah, could be. Could be. We're going to get one. We're going to get one or two. One or two is going to go down. But Spence got to announce it kind of soon. But that's why Spence said he needs some time to make sure he's all right. So what I think he's getting ready to do, I think he's going to milk it for about another month to see, where he is. You know what I'm saying? And then go ahead and accept the deal with what's name. But it gives him enough time to negotiate with Crawford before he commits. I don't think Bud will fight Spence if he end up in the ring. I'll admit it, but I don't think so. Yeah. She said she don't think he's gonna fight Spence, but if he ends up in the ring, she said she ain't gonna say it. She ain't gonna say it until she sees it. It's my street now. Spin the block. Yeah. Is that what it is? Spin the block, my side of the street. Yeah, Will. Is that what it is? I like to know that too. Because at the end of the day, they already negotiated this out. So what are we talking about? Earl ain't spinning no block. He's got Ennis, Thurman, Crawford. Everybody's waiting. Yeah. Well, he's got him. He's got him. But the problem is, like we said, we don't think it was a signed, sealed, delivered fight with whoever he was fighting next. So, but Spence said Crawford ain't gonna be his next fight. So I've given up on the fight, bro. Said it years ago. That fight was past him. Yep. Jackie Hernandez, appreciate you, fam. Salute. Appreciate you rolling up in here. Yeah, man. Yeah, he said it was past him. But at the end of the day, you need that. At this point in his career, he need that money. He's going to retire. He going to need that money. Right now, they all need them big paydays. You know what I mean? Them big paydays like that don't come around too often. We should have believed him when he said he wouldn't make the fight unless it was 60-40 in his direction. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, he did say that. He said that straight up. But Derrick James just laid it all out for us. You know what I mean? He told you what really everybody's thinking. Bud just didn't know what he was doing in negotiations as far as what he should expect. Bud thought he was worth more money than what he was worth. And, you know, it was always projected what Bud could make. But then what Bud did was he ran out there and got that money from BLK Prime, and it just showed you exactly what his worth is. That showed you exactly what Crawford pulls in. You know what I mean? And that's why Crawford was sitting there saying that if they go across seas, they'll make more money, because he kind of figured that it wasn't pulling what he thought it should be pulling on that end. You know what I mean? As far as the ticket sales, they was telling him the buzz and everything that was going on. And they wasn't promoting the fight. BLK didn't even promote the fight either. You know what I mean? BLK wasn't even promoting the fight like that either. So 2 people was dropping the ball, but it was really Terrence Crawford that was in lead of what he should have been doing, right? But that brings us back to this point right here, is that if Crawford has learned something from that fight with BLK to understand what his worth is and what he brings to the table, then the fight will happen. If he's still any bit delusional or his pride is in the way, we won't get the fight. Said, don't be surprised when Spence announces open negotiations with Crawford when they interview him at Tank's next fight. Hey, I won't be. I'd like to hear it. I like to hear it. But it'd be nice if they go ahead and go on with what they had and go in there and say, hey, it's already there. So Derrick James came in with all the facts, and the comments on that video are still saying that Derrick James is scared of the Crawford. You can't make this shit up. Nah, you can't. That's why I said earlier is that it doesn't matter when it comes to non-boxing fans, because some people just don't care about the whole boxing side of it. You know what I mean? Every fighter's got fans that are delusional. It doesn't matter which fighter it is. You know what I mean? Earl even got some delusional fans. I mean, everybody does, because a lot of people are just casuals. They don't even follow the sport. They don't even understand anything about the sport. They don't. They just go, oh, man, this guy is cool, or he won that last fight, or I saw it, or this is what my homeboy told me. You know what I mean? Or this is what my boyfriend told me, or this is what my girlfriend told me. That's what they go off of, right? They don't break it down. But for real people like us that know boxing, we understand it all the way to a T. But that's why they say you got to be known by the casual fans. You know what I'm saying? Because casual fans, them the ones that they trying to, get in there to spend it. Because us, we buying the stuff, So at the end of the day, Crawford ain't pulling his weight. And everybody knows it. Anybody knows about business knows that too. You know what I mean? But then there's just some people out there that just want to be irritating as hell. They just going some people just going to go out there and just stir the pot. You know what I mean? They're there to ruffle your feathers and try to see if they can get a reaction out of you. Said coming this spring, Bud versus Money Brown. Hey, yeah, somebody did challenge him talking about some let's fight after the crowd. What's name said that to him, man? That was crazy. That was crazy. That was really crazy. But at the end of the day, it's a shame when we got to go look at stuff like this and we get better fights right here. It's a shame when we get better fights in the Waffle House than we do with professional boxers. You know what I mean? That's a shame, man. That's a shame. You see better fights right there than you see any place else. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad, bro. That's sad. Hey, but she was throwing them haymakers. Listen. This is what I'm going to do. This is it, man. Right there, that clip right there just showed me, man. I'm going to get a couple of clips of some other boxing stuff, and I'm going to start talking about that kind of stuff. I'm going to get some of these kind of fights on there. At least I got something to talk about. I'm gonna get some. If y'all know, hey, listen, man, if y'all know some good amateur boxers, man, or some not amateurs that just came up in that stuff, man, I want to start doing a little bit on there. Hit me to some of the boxers y'all know, and I'm gonna start getting some of them. I'm gonna start getting some more footage in on that, so we can start talking about upcoming fighters, who's gonna be the next generation. I got some old videos out. It's been a while. I got some old videos out where I was talking about how just back when before Earl had did he just beat? I forgot who Earl had just beat, and I was talking about Jerome Boots Ennis, and I was telling some other YouTubers about it. And this is when this has been a couple of years back, and I was coming up and I was telling them, they were like, and they wasn't even up on him. Now you hear him talking about that all the time, and I was on Jerome. when he first came through. But I knew back then he had a bad promotional deal. He had one of them deals like Terrence Crawford, where he had another promoter out there, and that promoter wasn't getting him no fights. You know what I'm saying? And I guess they cleared all that up. Okay. Next light heavyweight. Okay. Well, yeah, I want to see what they're doing, man. I'm going to some of these sparring wars and looking at some of this stuff right there and get some clips of some people so I know who's coming next up in line. Said Philly going crazy with the talent. Oh, okay. Philly always got some talent. Philly always got talent. Says prospects are great. Tay Jones interviews a lot of prospects. His lies be fire. Yeah. The money. Mm-hmm. You ask him. All good. Bud is the joke. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna start bringing some more of them in there. But yeah, man, when I first saw Boots, I knew he was the truth. I knew he was the truth a long time ago. I got some videos. I said that a long time ago. So cause listen, we right here at the cuffs of where Earl and Bud right now is where Floyd was when Floyd almost fought Canelo. He's just about a year, almost 2 years out from that when Floyd was on his way out the door. So that's where Bud is. 2 more years, Bud gonna be out his door, and then Spence will be on his way, getting ready to get up out of there. Deontay Wilder on his way out. So, man, it's time for the whole new generation to come in. This generation right here is screwed around a little too long, man. They played around a little too long, man. They did. It seemed like they were going to make a lot of good fights, and they just start playing around. It was like they all was hungry, then they all start making money, and they all start playing games. Most of them did. Because you guys remember when Sean Porter kept acting like he wanted to fight, and the first time he got that WBC belt, the first thing he started saying was, yeah, me and Earl, that'd be an easy fight to make. We under the same house, right? Then he turns right around and says he's going to take the Ugas fight. So he really ducked Spence the first time around. He acted like he didn't want to fight Spence first. Said Bud is talented, but what's happening to Bud? Bud has done it to himself. Yeah, Bud is real talented. But what has happened to him, you're right. He did it to his damn self. But at the end of the day, man, he a grown man and he know how he want his life and his legacy to be. If he ain't smart enough to understand that you'll never get these damn days back and the money he's made, he's cool with it. If he like it, I love it. Just get your ass out the way. You know what I mean? I just wish Spence, the biggest thing is that I'm really pushing for it is I think Spence has said everything he said he would do, and he stood on his, and he said he wants to be undisputed. And I like to see that. You know what I mean? I like to see Spence get a shot at undisputed.
1 sec.
Not saying that Spence will 100% beat Bud, but it's a good fight. It's almost a 50-50 fight. I just still got Spence a little bit ahead on that fight, especially the way Bud been acting. I don't even understand it.
Uncle Jeffrey!
What the hell is that?
Will you tell us a bedtime story, please? Oh, please.
All right.
What the hell is that?
You guys all tucked in?
Yeah.
All right, check it out. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Right, check it out. Here we go. This is the story of a ritual.
What the hell was that? I don't know what the hell that was. Something just popped up on my phone. Y'all heard that shit? Something just popped up on my phone. Yeah. Man, that's crazy. My phone just automatically just start playing some music. I'm going to get a copyright strike on something that I didn't even have something to do. I don't know what the hell that was, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that was crazy, man. My phone just automatically, I said that, my phone tripped on me. Anyway, Uncle Ricky, yeah, it was something. DJ Quick. Man, that was crazy. I'm getting a copyright strike over something silly, man. Oh, wow. Oh, well, they had to mute that little part of it, huh? Something. Anyway, yeah, man, Bud did that to himself, man. So I don't care what happens with Bud on that situation, man. I just want him the hell out the way. Like I said, Spence wants to take a shot at undisputed. Don't 100% know he'll win it or not, but I like to see it. But I'm just tired of all of the silliness these dudes going back and forth on it. It's just at this point, it's just done got ridiculous. You know what I mean? Did Bud go to Trump University? I don't know where Bud went, man. I don't know where Bud went, but it's like he tried to take a little bit of everything everybody's playing. Like he tried to take a little bit of Bob Arum, still fight somebody across seas, thought that was still going to do pretty good. I think that's why he chose David Avenesian, because he said, well, okay, that'd be somebody that Bob Arum would have wanted him to fight. You know what I mean? And so I think that's why he chose that David Avenesian. He's trying to use Bob Arum's format. You know what I mean? And then now he's trying to use PBC format. He tried to mix them two together. That's why he was asking Earl them all them questions. He was doing the breakdown, getting them for all this information, and asking somebody some advice. And then that's what they did. They took it over to BLK Prime. But Bud shot himself in the foot on that one. But we'll see. We'll see, because at this point, they got to give us something. You know what I mean? Say Nui versus Cool Boy 2023. That's going to be a good one. I can't wait to see that one too. You know what I mean? That's going to be a good one. School of Finance. Man, exactly. Listen, right now, he just need to go ahead and just take what the deal is at hand and go on through with it. I mean, because at the end of the day, all he's got to do is go talk to some older fighters and just tell them the breakdown. Say, hey, look, I'll pay you to give me some advice. You know what I mean? And I'm sure some of them older fighters know the breakdown of what Bud's trying to do. You know what I mean? And once you do that, you go through that and they'll tell you, hey, this is a pretty decent deal. You know what I mean? It ain't your guaranteed $25 to $50 million you think you're getting, but you're not getting that anyway. I wouldn't think BLK Prime would pay him again, but I didn't think they'd pay him for the first time. Well, I know they didn't give him $10 million, but I can't even see them giving him what they gave him this time again. Unless they get somebody like Boots in there. Let Bud do your taxes. Shit, no. Hell no. I wouldn't even send Bud to 7-Eleven with $20 and ask him bring it back. Said D-Ray Promotions. Yeah, I not me. I ain't doing it. I hope so. Sound like anyway wants it. I would assume that would be good money for Cool Boy. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, that right there would be a winner. That right there is a winner. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to find out. But next weekend it's going down. Next weekend is going to be the truth. On the 7th, it's going down. That's going to be a really good fight. Hey, that whole card is loaded. You know what I'm saying? That whole card is loaded. That whole card is loaded. Said Bud will go to 7-Eleven. Yeah. Not with mine. You ain't bringing no change back from 7-Eleven with me. Said, yeah. Nah, not with me, man. What's up with your D-Ray Promotions, man? Appreciate you rolling up in here, fam. Salute. What's your thoughts? Did you get to see the Derrick James interview today? He's talking about Bud. He was just talking about the whole situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fire all day long, January the 7th. Hey, listen, that kicks off the whole year. It sets the tone for the whole year. And then PBC done snatched up a whole lot of dates. So let you know they're going to make some good fights on those dates. Yes, actual good card. Yep. Actual good card. Yep. Said Crawford ain't going to fight under $40 to $50 million. It's a super fight. Yeah. Listen, Crawford wish he go get that. Yeah, he wish he get that. He better take that zero off on the back of those for $4 or $5 million. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about doing a watch party on that one. I'm thinking about it. If y'all want to, man, we can all get together and do that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about doing a watch party on that. Only thing is I might bring something up so I can hear the fight in my ear a little bit, because I want to hear a little bit of it, what they saying. But yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll probably set it up and do that. Yeah, because I don't have I'm not renting my place out. I'm not renting that place out this weekend, so I don't have anything right now next weekend. Unless something pop up at the last minute, which happens sometime, but yeah, I can't. Listen. Right now is the time for them to go on and make that fight, make them fights happen. Let Tank see if Tank gonna get past Garcia, which he should. I'm late. What's up, Adrien? Appreciate you rolling up in here, fam. Salute, man. Said I'm late. I'm here. Yeah, happy holidays and boxing family. Yeah, how you feeling, man? Feeling a little bit better? I'm finally above the weather now. Yeah, we're here talking about the Derrick James talks and the Bud and stuff and what Boots had to say, you know, about all the stuff. Boots said he ready for anybody. He really want that fight like right now, real soon. He's going to be pushing it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, Bud already called us, said we broke, said we hating and all that. You know what I'm saying? Bud said we hating and all that, bro. So I don't know how that's gonna go down. Yeah, man. So I'm hopefully Boots, like I said, hopefully Boots. When Boots win this, Boots is gonna put the pressure on everybody. And then you know what that does? That's gonna put the pressure on Crawford too. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, guys, remember the phone line's open. Anybody got to want to call in, say anything? It is open. It is open. It is open. So, yep. No, I didn't mean to do that one. Here it is. It's better yet, right here. Yeah. So, yeah, it's that time, man. Yeah. So hopefully, like I said, it's gonna be going to go down, man. So y'all see for the phone number going at the bottom, scrolling across the screen. Anybody got something they want to say? You got too much to type, call on in, sound off. Say what you got to say, you know what I mean? But just stand on it. Great to hear you're feeling better. I kicked the flu in the ass. Yeah. The flu tried, pull a Crawford. But was a slow shots fired. Yeah. It hasn't been headline main events yet. Nah, it ain't been too much going on right now. Ain't been a whole lot. Ain't been a whole lot going on. And that's, you know what? That's the sad thing, man. You know what I mean? When Crawford made the headlines and he'd have been the headlines for the longest for the wrong reasons. Said all the fighters this weekend can beat Bud. You think so? I don't think they all can beat him, but I like to see him fight him. You know what I mean? I can't say that he'll beat, I can't say 100% fact he'll beat Boots or Boots will beat him. I don't know. I like to see that fight. Love to see that fight. But hopefully, like I said, but they should know what's going on about Earl right about now, though. At that wreck now, we should know if was Earl bruised or whatever else it was. You know what I mean? Just figure out if it hopefully wasn't nothing serious. But somebody was showing some sparring on Earl. I wonder if it was sparring her recently or sparring for a while back. Said Earl was in there putting in work. So I don't know if that was like here lately or right before that. Not sure. So I'm not sure about that, but hopefully Earl, I'm sure right now they already know where Earl stands. You know what I mean? I don't think the public gonna know as fast as the doctors and everybody else. And Earl gonna let that thing roll on out. Cause whatever fight it was, he's like, yeah, man, we're gonna postpone it, make sure I'm good. Man, listen, I don't know. I think he's gonna make the right decision this time. You know what I mean? Take his time to make the right decision. But they did say Earl said he wasn't fighting Crawford next. I don't know. But it's time to find something else out on that whole thing. Because Jerron getting antsy, man. Like I said, he's antsy. He's ready to fight. And I damn sure don't think Spence is going to fight Thurman, Boots, then Crawford. I don't think it's going to happen like that. I know it ain't going to happen like that. Let me say that. There ain't no way in the world Spence going to go through all that. And then Bud sit back and keep fighting people that work at Cracker Barrel. You know what I mean? Fighting the Walmart truck drivers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bud Crawford does need big money for his big money fights. I agree, AAR. He does this, and he deserves it. He needs that money, and he deserves that money. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you 150%. But the problem is, ain't nobody gonna give him the guaranteed money. The question is, who is Bud ducking next? Hey, Slick said it. Hey, Slick Skip said, the question is, who is Bud ducking next? Yeah. Diana said, if Bud doesn't fight Earl, it's over for Bud's legacy unless he gullies up and fights Boots. Yep. Hey, I agree. Unless he fighting Boots, it's over. Or Thurman, yeah, he can slide in Thurman. It's either got to be, those three guys. And you can't go after Ugas, not right yet. You got to see what Ugas is dealing with. You know what I mean? In what world does Bud deserve $50 million? Oh, yeah, everybody know he don't deserve that. No fighter other than Floyd would generate that much money. Good night, show. Okay, all right, Will Peoples, have a good night, man. Appreciate you rolling up in here. Man, hey, have a good night tonight. We'll catch up with you tomorrow, man. All right, hey, Will, when you come in tomorrow, man, hey, this week we working on, this is the final week to do the get your people together that you saying is ducking, because we're gonna finish the duck list this week. It goes down Friday. We'll make Friday night be our last day to get in who we say the duck. So get your duck stuff together, and we'll be working on it tomorrow night and the next night. That way we can finalize it Friday. All right, Will. Say slick going in. Yeah. Yeah, who he fighting? Yeah. 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 So yeah, that's the thing. You know what I mean? So remember, show, I said this a while ago that 2023 was going to be lit. It all starts in January. PBC brings the best fights. Broner hating because he's a gatekeeper and can't bring that money in. Yeah. Broner is 100% is 100% hating. 100%, man. And Broner don't listen. Broner can't blame anybody but his damn self. That's all he can blame, man. That's all he can blame. Said the infamous duck list. Yeah, the duck list is going down. We finalize it Friday, guys. So we got to get it all together. That way Friday we work on it, get this thing knocked out. That way it can be official. So for the first of the year, it's going to be official because it's all over with. It's all over with. I honestly think Ugas can take Bud. You think so? I don't know. Reason why I say that, I like to see Ugas come back, see what kind of damage, see if he's the same fighter after Earl. You know what I'm saying? See what he got left in the tank. Because I don't want to give Bud some credit if he beats Ugas that he don't deserve. You know what I mean? Said probably budget constraints. PBC protecting boxers. You think so? You think PBC? Oh, man, he's, uh-oh. Hey. D-Ray said that PBC is protecting boxers. Shots fired. There you go. He said they protecting boxers. He said that's what's going on over there. Said Broner feels he's entitled to everything due to the hype in the beginning of his career. Yeah. Broner can fight. Well, he used to be able to fight. He hadn't proved anything in a while. So Broner said, I can pick my fighter with BLT Prime. He said 10 million, 3 fights, and I don't need to fight Godzilla. And that's sad when you say something like that, because that's a money grab. Because at that point, you ain't trying to fight who's the best. You know what I mean? He got his hands out to Floyd and somehow finesse BLK. Right. What happened was BLK thought, we get these names and we use that as advertisement. That was an advertisement deal. You know what I mean? I kind of feel a little empty for AB. I don't think about his healthy mentality. And I mean that in no disrespect. Yeah, his mentality, his mental is, I don't know where he is like that. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I think AB is dealing with something outside the ring. I don't know if it's, like I said, I didn't want to put it out there. You know what I mean? So if you guys don't think Showtime on the budget, it's wrong. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's just, the thing about it is, man, listen, Showtime is Showtime. They got money set to the side for that, and they don't make stupid decisions. You know what I mean? They don't. They ain't making no stupid decisions. They ain't taking no chances with their money either. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, he definitely exposed Crawford with that statement. But he exposed himself with that statement. Oh, I don't have to fight Godzilla. Then who you gonna fight? Why do you dudes think that you just out here just to collect money? What's the point? Anybody can go get you. We can go get you to fight somebody that ain't even ranked and give you money. That's just a sparring match for you. Why would they pay you that money? It doesn't draw people in the seats, man. Yeah, hey, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Listen, Diana, we blame it on me, man. I say it's my reading, man. Because what happens is when you guys put that stuff up, it'll take a second for some of y'all's messages come through, and then they all come up, and it starts moving on me. So while I'm trying to read what y'all saying, it's moving. So we just say it's on me, man. I be trying to fix it up because, hey, it does me like that too when I'm putting that stuff out there. But at least I'm the one reading it and just say, hey, that's Showboat and his non reading behind. Yeah. Excuse me for a sec. Yeah. Yeah, AB probably didn't mean to say that out loud. But what it did was it made him look bad. Because how you going to say you got it, you want to fight Floyd and all that, and all you saying is, I just want a payday. You know what I mean? Yeah. It could be Johnny Walker. Yeah, he don't care. Yeah, it could be Johnny Walker out there doing that, right? Yeah, it says same Broner that wants a cash grab for fighting nobodies is the same Broner that will say we don't support our own. Man, oh my God. Oh, my bad. Oh, whoa. There it is. Here it is. Hold on. Oh, let me give you the proper one. Let me give you the proper one on that. You gotta give you an applause for that. Yeah, because that's what it comes down to, man. This Broner will say that we are not supporting him after he sat there and said, I want an easy cash grab. Why would I give my money up and you going out there fighting a person that you know you can beat? You know what I mean? Why would you do that? He's saying, yeah, we can pick who we want, but they want us to fight Godzilla for that money. Who are you supposed to fight? Boxing is the best is fighting the best. Pay-per-view is the best fighting the best. If it ain't the best fighting the best, why y'all even doing pay-per-view? Just go fight on regular TV. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And he's saying, man, I wish Floyd, he said, me and Floyd supposed to be my mans. He said, if I'm Floyd and Floyd was me, I would fight him and we make $100 million. And in that way, he's set for life. You know what I'm saying? So you want Floyd to give you a gift. I know you and Floyd are boys, but Floyd supposed to just come out there and do all that to fight you for what? For what? So you can to put 20, 30, 40 million dollars in your pocket. I mean, I get it. Y'all boys, and I say it should be. But you dog Floyd every chance you get. You dogging him. Where they do that at? I dog my boy. 1 minute we cool, 1 minute we ain't. I'm talking shit about him all the time. Then I'm talking shit about him and his business partners. Then I say, hey, man, we should go do a fight together where I can make some money, where I can make that kind of money. I'd do it for you. It's messed up, man. Yeah. He already took a big dump on Floyd and them, talked bad about his company, did all this other stuff, and then pulled out of a fight that they got him. And the last fight he fought, he was really gifted that victory. Cause man, really be honest, man, if they had said Broner lost that fight, I was cool with that because Broner didn't put in no work that fight. And then the very next fight he got, he pulled out of it. Yeah. That was a serious oopsie by him. Of course it is. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It just doesn't make sense. Why? I mean, that doesn't make sense to me, man. Why would you talk crap about Floyd and all this stuff about Floyd, but then you saying we need to go have an exhibition so I can make this money and walk on? So basically you saying, let's set your fans out there and let's waste a pay-per-view so they can get paid. You know what I mean? See, what AB don't understand is it ain't Floyd that's putting on the exhibitions. Really, it's these Japan paid Floyd all that money to come over there and fight. They paid him. Dubai paid him to come over there. You know what I mean? They using Floyd as advertisement, so to speak. You know what I mean? And they know Floyd's name, so they picking who they want Floyd to fight. You know what I mean? I mean, somebody like that, I'm sure they negotiating it in. Floyd negotiating it in who he gonna fight. But that's somebody else doing it. Ain't like Floyd said, hey, I'm going to pay myself this and AB, you come fight me. Yeah, Floyd earned his position, man. Nah, I think something's off with him, man. I think that, his money done been messed up and whatever he's doing outside the ring is really whooping his butt inside the ring. You know what I mean? Because that outside the ring, the stuff comes inside the ring. Yeah, so Floyd earned his position. He can't read, but he realized he needs a team that I can't read, but can count money. Hats off to Floyd. He doesn't owe anyone anything. Yeah, exactly. Adrien crazy, man. Yeah, Broner messed up a lot in his career, but he ain't Shy about telling it like it is. That's Broner. Right. That's like when Bomac openly stated he took Bud the easy route. Who route? Who route? Yeah, he said you can't take that stuff back. Right. That's a fact. Right. The thing about it is they know. But listen, man, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that, man. Everybody know it. But at the end of the day, what it's doing is, man, it's just causing a bunch of confusion. And now all these fighters going to pay the cost. They're going to pay it now. If you can read one page out of a Harry Potter book classic. Oh, yeah, when he said that, the WBO route. Okay, got you, Diana. Got you. I was trying to figure it out again. It's an autocorrect. It'll throw you right under the bus. Yeah, I keep it 100. Just a Puerto Rican's opinion. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah. That is 100. The problem is, man, Broner, you know what I mean? You know, he was a good boxer, man. Like I said, outside the ring is bleeding inside the ring. You know what I mean? But all of them doing that. You know what I mean? Everybody feels that way. And what he did was he told on him and Crawford. They pick who they wanted. Basically, they didn't even try to ask Boots. But at this point, I don't think Bud can take another fight that ain't the top 3-4 guys. It's got to be Spence, Boots, Thurman. And some people might let him get away. Well, they let him get away with the winner of Virgil and Staniosis. He could take that one. So that gives him 4 options. Man, listen, show, between me typing too quick and you reading, yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's just off. Man, it's off. It's bad, man. It is bad. Hey, we still got Bud beat. Man. Yeah, man. We still got Bud beat. That's all that matters, man. Yeah. Hey, but that's all right. Listen, we corrected though. Hey, we can. At least we don't have to hit delete on our tweets. We correct ours right in here, man. Yeah. Yeah. But Bud got to get together, man. But like I said, the best thing about it is they're gonna make a change real quick. Said 50 Cent dragged Floyd because he didn't want to be partners in his business of boxing. The worst with 2 black people never works. Yep. Listen, man, it's crazy. 50 Cent dragged him. But that's what goes down. Floyd's a dick. Floyd's a dick too. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, but I like them going back and forth. He said, I keep it 100 too. Just a Cuban opinion. All right, slick Skip. All opinions matter in this camp. So yeah, I'm cool with it. Shh. Yay, man. I'm glad somebody tells it like it is. That's what it's about. It's about telling you like it is, or at least the way you feel like it is. But all the other back and forth stuff that they be doing, man, they don't stand on their bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, said I had to be with a lot of people against. Bud Crawford needs bank breaking money for a Spence super fight. Yeah. Listen, Bud just needs some kind of money anyway. Tank in jail for domestic violence. In jail? Tank ain't in jail. Did I miss something? His mugshot just got released? Are you serious? Are y'all serious? Are y'all serious? Hold on. Let me check it out. Let me check it out real quick. Just hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh man. All right. Here we go. It just released, huh? Let me see. Let's see where he's at. I haven't seen nothing on her yet. Wow, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I don't see it yet. Where y'all seeing it on? Oh, it's on his Twitter? Okay. They saying he in jail. Yeah, he should be in camp. Oh, hold on. Said 30 years, they still trying to drag MJ for being a tough competitor that pushed them to play better. Sounds like a leader. Yeah, that's a leader. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. All right, hold on. I got it. I'm putting up here now. Hold on. I'm on here looking, guys. I'm still not seeing it. I'm on Twitter now. Yeah. Yeah, they did that on Secure. Put a boxing, mug shot up for it on that. Yeah, on Boxing Rec. Yeah, that's messed up, man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on here searching for it now. Oh, we're gonna get to the bottom of this real quick. Hold on. All right, hold on. All right, we're on here checking it out. Hold on. Breaking news. Let's see. Oh, Tank said I might be. Oh no, that wasn't that. That's top. I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm not seeing it at all. All right, hold on. T just sent it to me. Yep, T just sent it to me. Yep, that's it. Gossip of the city, T. Thanks, T. Appreciate you, man. Just got it, man. Just got it. Oh my goodness. Man. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Woo! That ain't good, man. That is not good. That is not good, man. Not right there when it's coming down for that fight. That's not good at all, man. Y'all think they're gonna postpone that fight? Domestic violence. Oh, it's over, man. Oh my goodness. They saying that on the gossip of the city is saying, yeah, he did go in there. But hold on, I'm gonna check out the rest of that. I'm gonna bring this up real quick, man. Hold on, let me see. That's crazy, man. Oh man, that ain't good for the fight right there. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. That ain't good at all. We ready to find out what that's about. That ain't looking good at all, is it? Tank, man, I'm trying to see if he's still in there or did they get him out. That's what I'm checking on right now. Checking that right now. Man, if he done that, man, You don't do nothing like that. Man, dude. See, that's why he need Floyd. You can't even complete one fight like that. Yeah, he needed Floyd for that, man. He definitely need Floyd. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, man. I'm not believing this. Yeah. That is crazy, dude. That is really crazy. There you go, right there. Man. Oh my God. Was trying to protect him from the streets. Yeah. Yeah, Floyd been trying to protect this dude from the streets. He has, man. It's crazy, man. Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's a bad situation right there, bro. That's a bad situation. You getting domestic violence right before you got to go to court about a hit and run that they trying to throw the book at you. You know what I mean? Karen said, people call Floyd jealous of Tank, EJ, and Crawford. If Tank stayed around AB, he would have been and fell off. Karen, you are absolutely right. You're absolutely right with that. You know what I mean? You're absolutely right with that. Yeah, Tank does, but what it does is it kicks off. That Ryan fight probably won't happen. I mean, the only way that happens is yeah, you're right. That's poor decision making. But some of that, man, you know, this is one of the things too. You got to be careful about the women that you keep around you too. You know what I mean? These dudes go out here and get these girls, man. These girls ain't always got your best interest in heart. You never know if some of these girls are paid off. You know what I mean? And the bad thing about men, I hate to say it, that's one of our biggest things. As soon as men get money, well, first thing we do, we go out and start trying to get a whole bunch of girls, and they get you in trouble. Look how Robin Givens did like how she did Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? Man, you can't be out here domestic violence. And you remember that time Tank grabbed that girl at the game in front of everybody, man? It's like as if you got a girl and she's pushing all the right buttons where if you feel like this girl's pushing all the right buttons where I feel like I got to put my hands on her, don't be around her, man. Don't go be with her. You know what I'm saying? Because for you to put your hands on that girl or put yourself in that situation over and over and over again, you doing it to yourself. You know what I mean? If you got a problem, get away from her. You know what I'm saying? Get away from her, dude. Especially when it's been said about you before. And you got millions of dollars on the line, man. You got a fight coming up. And then you got them trying to lock you up in jail. You just keep saying, I'm a grown man. I'm on top of my stuff. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. Guess what? Everybody looking for a payday, bro. Look at Adrien Broner. He's at the club, touched a girl on the butt and cost him $800,000. $800,000 of squeezing a girl's butt, man. I mean, come on, bruh. Yeah, Floyd to cut a female off. Listen, man, and I understand we do get addicted to women. I get it. We all have been addicted to somebody we've been in love with. I don't know if Tank is in love with this girl or not. Can't say. But I'm saying if it's the same girl you jacked up at the thing, you might need to be trying to get away from her. If it ain't, if it's a new girl, then you might have issues, dude. And if you're around girls that keep continuously pushing buttons, you never know what they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they kept it quiet, man. Floyd did a lot for that dude. But Floyd, the thing about Floyd was Floyd kept him with him. You know what I'm saying? To keep him out of a bunch of street stuff. But then at some point in time, you got to start learning that. You know what I mean? Like T was saying, that's you, your personal stuff. You know what I mean? He said, what's that we shit? We all got a weakness for something. You know what I mean? And most time dudes, you know what I mean? Women, man. You know what I mean? We love women. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you don't put yourself in a situation continuously over and over and over again where she's saying you jacking her up at games and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some point in time, you got to grow up out of that, bro. You got to grow out of that. Yeah, sure. He's got money out. They're going to let him out, man. So the old charge with the old charge with the baby mom. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It ain't. It's crazy, man. That's crazy, dude. I can't. Listen, dog. Listen. What he needs to do, honestly, they clear this up. He need to go get back up on the Floyd, man. He got to have somebody over him. He's got to. He's not ready for his own stuff, man. You know, Floyd went through that with his baby mama. You know what I mean? That's why Floyd got those 90 days in jail. You know what I mean? So it can happen. And I'm not saying that the women are lying. I'm not taking nobody's side. I'm just saying if you have a woman and you got, regardless, if you're with somebody, you don't need to be with them if you got to be fighting. You know what I'm saying? But then when you've been put in that situation, you don't want other people to do copycat lawsuits on you. You know what I mean? You get with a girl that's anywhere giving you signs that that's what she's saying, man, you got to get the hell away from her. Because even if you are right, you're going to be wrong because you got priors. You know what I mean? It's just like you go out here and you're on the streets and you make a name for yourself for fighting. You're a target at that point. Everybody's trying to, you got everybody trying to make a come up. I'm not saying that's what this girl is doing. Maybe he did it. I'm not taking no sides on this one. But I'm just saying you got to be smarter that if you feel like you got to put your hands on somebody, you got to go get the hell out of there. You got to go get the hell out of there, bro. That's crazy as hell, man. You jeopardizing the fight over that shit? You jeopardizing your whole livelihood over that? And you rich? Dog, I'm not being funny. I'm not trying to be funny. But if you rich, go pay for it, bro. Go pay for it. Get you some girls around. Go to Vegas and pay for it. Give them what they want up front. You ain't got to worry about fighting them. You ain't got to worry about who they with and them pushing buttons. Y'all go do the transaction. Y'all get a hotel room and you leave, bro. If it's just like that. Said Chris Brown, Bobby Brown, Tory Lanez. She said lames. I don't think they were untouchable. It's not about the girls. It's about the control of having 2 or 3 women that set the fire. Hey, Karen, I am not disputing that. I'm not disputing that. You know, everybody got their kicks, kinks, or whatever else that they do. But at the end of the day, no matter who you're around, if they costing you your livelihood and your money, try your hardest. Hire people in. You know what I mean? I don't understand if you're addicted to fighting in the streets. I don't understand if you home wanting to be fighting at the crib. You know what I mean? It's like I do enough fighting. I'm in the gym fighting. Why I want to come home and fight? At some point in time, you want to be able to rest. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to rest. Man, go buy you some tail, man. Yeah. Yeah, they need to visit the bunny ranch. They just go pay for it, bruh. Then you ain't got to worry about, oh, I had to put my hands on her, or I'm mad because she ain't doing what I want her to do. Stop trying to control her. You know what I mean? You want to control a girl, give her some money. Go find you some girls you can pay. You know what I'm saying? Go get you some strippers, pay them. I want you here for this. I'm paying you for that. You know? And like she said, they trying to juggle a few different women, right? Shit, pay them. Like Karen said, they trying to juggle 2 or 3 women, and that's what sets the fire right. But just be honest with them. Say, man, listen, I'm single and I want to talk to a bunch of different girls. Get you a girl that's bi. Get you a girl that like other women. You know what I'm saying? Pull a TI. Get you a girl that's okay with another woman. Listen, for what you into, there's somebody else out there into what you into. Find you a woman that likes women. You know what I mean? Yeah, they need to hire a driver. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, TD. Okay, you. That's a good one. That's a good one. Caught that one. I ran all the way into that one because I was reading it. Nah, showboating. The folks he be struggling in the Crip Man Daily. Yeah. Hey, TD. I walked into that one, bro. Yeah, y'all see what TD did on there? Said, yeah, same as some fighters need to hire a driver. Did I say that? Oh, okay. That was a good one. That was a good one. He shots fired on the Earl thing. Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, man. Yeah, I can take it. I can dish it out and I can take it, TD. I can take that one. What's up, Batch? What's up with you, fam? Salute. Appreciate you rolling up in here, man. We just had breaking news. They just told me here in the chat that Tank was in jail, got locked up on the domestic violence issue. So that's what we're here talking about now. I just had his picture up right here. I'll go ahead and fly this thing up so you can see it right here. Yeah, this is it. I don't know if he's still in or if he's gotten out. Don't know. We just found out about it. The original topic of the night was Derrick James talking the truth about Crawford, saying what Crawford is definitely worth, because Crawford took a pay-per-view and that shows everybody exactly what he's worth. Yeah. Says struggling in that crib. Okay. All the metal cars are a good option. Yeah. Well, you're going to have to do something, huh? What are the bodyguards? Yeah. Somebody chaperone you. You know what I'm saying, Karen? You got those millions of dollars on there, man. Just, hey, listen, I got that kind of money, man. You got that kind of money. You can just say, hey, look, we just around to have fun, do whatever we do, right? And whoever she's seeing, she see, don't all this wanting to fight them, jerk them, and do all that other stuff, bruh. You paid, man. You paid. You not a dog ugly dude. You got money. You got swag. You got girls. You got a lot of clout that comes with it. So a lot of women won't want to be with you. So why you want to put your hands on one? You know what I mean? That's foolish, man. That's foolish. You gotta listen, man. You gotta be more turned on to who's turned on to you, not a challenge, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop all that. I'm gonna make her do what I want her to do. Man, I'm gonna have fun. You can have more fun with the ones that want to do. You know what I'm saying? Man, just wanting to beat on him and all that other stuff, or whatever he was doing, whatever they was fighting for. You know what I mean? I don't know what went on in the house, who started the argument, if it's a baby mama, I don't know. But at some point in time, man, you gotta start chaperoning yourself, bruh. You know what I mean? You got to do something differently, bruh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think he's still fighting. I say he's still fighting, man. Listen, there's too much money online. There's millions of dollars online. He gonna get to make bond. You know what I mean? Oh, I got a great entertaining show, huh? After you done threw me under the bus, TD, huh? Threw me right under the bus with that Earl. Earl needs a driver, huh? Without saying it now. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, they be hitting and slapping folks. You know. I don't know what they be doing, man, but I don't condone that, man. That's some silliness, bro. When you stepping over dollars, pick up pennies, man. You sitting there trying to control some girl, and you out here, he probably out here hollering at a whole bunch of females too. You know what I mean? And like I said, they flipping these girls, they get mad, catching them in this and lies and stuff. Girls probably keying cars and all that other stuff. Hey, bro, you just gotta get the ones that's gonna agree to your bullshit. You know what I mean? You gotta get the ones that's gonna agree. Say, hey, look, girl, I am right now. I want another girl. I'm only dating girls that like girls. And when you say that, what they gonna say? There you go. I mean, I hate to say it like that. You young, do what you gotta do, bro. But all that trying to fight them, yeah. She said, I hope he going on call Floyd. Yeah. I hope he called Floyd too. He got to do something. He hit his baby mama and their daughter. He hit them both. Oh man, he in trouble, man. She said, hey, we talking about IG models and women way out of their league. Tank wears a size 7 girl shoe and is not getting women for love. That's messed up, Karen. That's messed up, man. So you trying to say he's a little dude, man. Is that what you trying to say? Yeah, it's a crazy accusation. Yeah, it's crazy, man. They're gonna find out. The baby mama and the baby? Oh man. Yeah, it said women love fighters, yeah. They like them. They get them. Said call Floyd for assistance. Yeah. Well, assistance getting out of it. I hope that's what you mean, AAR. Y'all been doing some tricky stuff tonight. But that's crazy, man. That's crazy as hell, bro. Well, hopefully, man, we see how this thing unfold, man. Yeah, man. At some point, we can't keep holding a grown man's hand. He's on his own. Now, Tank asked, what's the shocker, and realized he wasn't the shocker. Dumb. Yeah. Yeah. Until they getting their asses whooped, they love fighters. Yep. Said Floyd can't help him. Nah, not at that point. Only thing, not when it comes to your baby mama and that kind of stuff and doing it around your kids, dude. And you got these other cases, man, they great to tear them up. This ain't the first time, man. This ain't the first time, man. That's so damn disappointing, man. You got all that money, man, but I guess at some point in time, everybody lacks something. You know what I'm saying? I guess everybody lacks something, man. That's what it shows, man. That Floyd never said anything bad about Tank. Nah, he didn't. He never said nothing bad about Tank. You know, Tank just mad because Floyd just one of them type people, man. It's always about Floyd. Anytime Floyd get an interview, Floyd talking about building himself up and all that. You know, that's what helped Floyd get all the way on top, and it's hard to change that. He said, what's the shocker, Adrien? What's the shocker? What'd you say the shocker is? Man, that's crazy, man. That's breaking news. That's stupid, man. That's really stupid, man. You jeopardizing everything, man. That's bad. That is really bad. I just don't understand it, man. Well, hopefully, but you know, Al and them got some people, so I'm sure right now they'll see what they can do to make sure he makes bond. Said, ladies, turn your heads. Go ahead, Adrien. It ain't like you ever bite your tongue, man. It's unfortunate, but he has had a history, so we can't be too shocked. Sad, very sad, man. That's bad, dude. He did because Tank didn't know how to answer questions. He said 2 or 3 words. We love Tank Davis. Let's send him a care package and end the joint. Already on them jokes. Already on them jokes, boy. Oh well, Adrien, I'm just gonna let you roll on with that one, bro. Yeah, I let you have that one, Adrien. You're on your own island on that one, bro. That's your own island. I let the ladies handle you on that one, man. But yeah, that's crazy, man. So hopefully he get it together, man. Cause that's sad, man. That is really sad. Well, every time you turn around, every time we think something good is getting ready to pop off, we get one of these dudes in here that just does something crazy. Is there something going on with boxing that somebody says, listen, man, we can't have something to work? Is there something like that going on? These dudes can't hold it together, can they? Right around Christmas time, and here it is. You're supposed to be in training camp doing what you got to do, and you at home fighting. Man, you better do like T.O. did. Just ignore your baby mama. What T.O. baby mama wife do with the baby? She had like she didn't want to let him get the baby. Yeah, boxing. Something going on with boxing. Something's going on with boxing, man. That's crazy, man. That's really crazy, man. Yeah, man. So hopefully by tomorrow, guys, we hear something. Hopefully by tomorrow, we'll hear something. We'll find out what all that's going in. I'm going to go ahead and let everybody off here tonight, man. That's all for me tonight. Appreciate everybody rolling up here in the camp, man. And yeah, this week, guys, we're gonna be working on that, getting that last little bit in to do our final duck 2022 duck, our duck list. And listen, I'm gonna throw the duck list up real quick before y'all go. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna throw the duck list up real quick where you guys can see it real quick. And remember, I haven't done that last change that I said I would do, but I'm getting ready to do the change. So that's what I'm going to do. Hold on one second. I'm going to show the list real quick before we roll on off here. I still got it written down to make that change so I can make it all at once. Let me get these banners out of the way. Hold on. Get these banners out of the way so you guys can all see everything else. Hold on. Get this banner out of the way. All right, let me get this comment out the way. This way y'all can see this real quick. All right, there you go. That's the list right there, right? Y'all remember that's the list. But remember, we are taking something off the list. You know what I mean? We are taking it out. Remember, Virgil Ortiz is coming off. Y'all remember this? Everybody's coming off and we making some changes. I got it written down. We're going to make that change. So y'all see the list. So remember, Friday, we'll finalize this list. This way I can go and put it up on my channel and I can do a little video on it. And that way I can say the official Showboating Sports top duck list of 2022. Remember, it's just 2022. So anything we didn't think of or whatever else, y'all go this way. You guys can see it on here and we can do it. So Friday, we'll do the final one. Friday night, we'll work on that final one. All right. So, all right, y'all have a good one. We say what we say. We stand on it. So until that's straight up no chaser. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, please hit like, subscribe, and share. On you guys on your way out the door, please hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down button. But make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And we say what we say. We stand on it. That's straight up no chaser. So until tomorrow night, we out, Fight Fam. 10 p.m. Eastern time every weekday, Monday through Friday. We do it 10 p.m. Eastern. Till tomorrow. Peace.